Hello friends, Josh from the Themtgnoob.com doing a draft video here. Been busy with work and trying to get the website taken care of on a daily basis, so I don't get a draft that much anymore on camera. I'm typically doing 2 or 3 things at the same time. But alright, let's look what we got here. We got a good pack. What's going to get taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to wheel these cards in the corner. We may wheel this aerial maneuver as well. We're going to wheel these cards up here. So pretty much whatever we take, it's going to be a big commitment. The Slumlord is the obvious pick. I'm going to have 2 people grabbing some black. It is monocolored. I do like Guardian a great deal too. A very good card, but not quite as powerful as the Slumlord. So let's take that, see where we end up here. Alright, wow. We're going to send a bad signal here. I've got to say, there's the pet, but that puts us in white. We don't necessarily want to be in white. We might want to be in Dimir instead. There's a Screecher. There's also a white. It's pretty close between these two, frankly. Screecher or white? Screecher has evasion. I think I like the white better. Yeah, I'm going to take the white here. Alright, so what do we get? Well, we get a bunch of nothing for us. We have an Angelic Edict, we have a Sapphire Drake, we have a Skarg Guildmage, which is by far the best card. And the build that we're going for, really none of these cards work, except for maybe Edict or Drake. I guess the Denizen is worth a pick, but it looks like Gruul is open. This is kind of just a pick that may be wasted. I like Guildmage and the Viper a great deal. We may end up going Dimir Simic, and if so, I think I'd like to have the Viper down low. Alright. Well, let's see here. We've got a Vizkopa Guildmage. We have a Simic Guildgate. I think taking the Guildmage is better than the Guildgate. I think. Typically you see Simic being more open, but it looks like red is open. So since red is open, I've played black-red on occasion. I think here it's just a Guildmage, so pretty easy pick. Alright, this is a terrible pack. We'll take the Psychic Strike out of it and move along. Another Psychic Strike, an Oculus, and an Aetherize. I would kind of like to get Simic going. Simic Dimir. Aetherize is a great spell. It just comes out of nowhere. I think I'm just going to take it and stay in Dimir. Syndic, definitely the pick here. Snap pick. Alright, we're looking okay. Got an Extorter. We've got some of the pieces for a decent deck here. I think we're doing alright. Probably wish I could have the Viper back and take the Edict, but really we had no way of knowing. I think it's just kind of a pick your poison on that one. Alright. Oh, 8 cards left, and none of them are very good. I guess the Incursion Specialist is okay as a blocker. That's not really what I want to be doing, though. I think maybe I just want the Gargoyle here on this one. It keeps us kind of open still into this next pick. Ta-da! We knew we were going to wheel this stuff. Let's see here. We're starting to get... Well, I guess Strike is fine. Maneuver is also definitely playable for us, and it's cheaper. I think I'm just going to take the Strike. Dutiful Thrall's fine. And a denizen. No, we probably are not going to play that. We'll have to just see where we're headed. This is just kind of a hot mess right now. The phrase hot mess cracks me up because Jack in the Box, a local food chain, I mean, when I think of a hot mess, I think of like a steaming pile on the sidewalk. And Jack in the Box, a local hamburger joint here in South Carolina, has the hot mess burger. What do we want here? I guess Denizen's better in multiples, Night Watch combos with it. Let's take another one, see if we can get some kind of crazy combo going with that. Pack 1 inconclusive. Looks like we're definitely, well, probably Orzhov. Alright, Gears are playable. I don't often play it. Typically it's like card 26 that I'm considering. In this island. We'll add that to our collection. Secret it away. Alright, it's about time for me to crack a money card. It's been quite a while. So hopefully I'll get one in this draft, because I'm not recording another one. Signal of the Clans is not what I was hoping for. Man, this is bad. Yeah, we got one pick here. That's it. At best, we could hope to wield that key rune, but it's not even that grand. Need to get more aggressive up front if we're going to use these denizens. I kind of like the black denizen's ability better than the Court Street. The black denizen, of course, is target creature gains Intimidate. And this one just taps down a dude. Alright, so do we go into the trap that is Borzov? Legionnaire is super good, as is the Guild Mage. Soul Ransom is an amazing bomb. And we definitely got the parts for it. Let's take this Guild Mage. Maybe we can get Borzov started up, or even just straight Boros. Here's a Guild Gate. We're going to take the mugging though. Slip into some red here. And hide this riot gear. Let's slip into some red. Maybe people have given up on Boros here. We'll get some late picks and be able to combo off these denizens and do some crazy stuff. The Guild Mage plus the denizens is just amazing. So, but then the Basilica Guards is not good. Alright, we get a Loyalist here. But we've also got a Devour Flesh. I'm thinking red is probably going to be our splash at this point. And Loyalist just dies too darn easy. I'm taking the Devour Flesh here by a mile. Here we get another white. There is another Denizen here, which is interesting. But it's the white by a mile for us. Now we just need to get some mill effects going. So the red may or may not work out, but we shall evaluate that as we go on in this draft. Alright, we end up with two playables. The Paladin is definitely the better of the two. So maybe it is Borzov that we're running here. I don't think we're running the blue. We passed a Soul Ransom. So we'll cut the blue. We are running the black. We'd have to be total Borzov. Alright, so I'm tempted to take a Night Watch to combo out with these denizens, but I've really just got to take the Guild Gate at this point. Gotta take a gate. No love for the Boros Guild Gate in the world. Alright, so here we end up with an Edict. Bam. This is a terrible pack. Let's cut this Rupture. Maneuver, fine. Tiger, I wish not. Take illness in the ranks just so somebody can't play it against us. Another tiger. A great big Bengal tiger. It's my Wayne's World 2 impersonation. They had to beat him to death with their own shoes. I don't know what that means. It was funny at the time, though. I don't know. Does this get there? Looks kind of fishy. So crack Ghost Daddy again. That's what I had in my last draft. It would be appropriate. Come on, Ghost Dad. Come on, big dog. I'm a-waiting for you. So we don't really want to be running the tigers and all this other jazz. A giant adaphage, huh? Nah, that's not what we want. The spy works better with the whites, but the legionnaire works better with the denizens. I think we're going to take the legionnaire here. Ah, and a fireman avenger, and a halberdiers. We'll take this avenger, definitely. Go ahead and cut these tigers. The black may actually be a splash. It is a possibility. So what we're building here is not just a straight Boros aggro because we don't have the upfront manpower, and I don't think we're playing this thrall. But what we're building is a combo. We do want Night Watch in this slot, so I'm not sure if the Slumlord makes it. But we're going to find out. Alright, not a great pick here. Smite is one of my personal favorite cards in the set. There's a Call, there's a Righteous Charge, Basilica Guard, Slaughterhorn, Rogue. But we're going to have to take the Goblin to get a 2-drop. Let's see here. How are we doing on removal? What do we even have? Devour and Edict. That's really bad. Ember Beast is good. 5 Alarm Fire, also very good, but it's doubles. Tempted to take the Beast or the Smite, and I think it's going to be the Beast. Alright, white is nice and open. Ascendic. I'll take another Legionnaire. Charm or a Skyjack. That's actually pretty tough. I don't think we're going to have the black late game. So what do we have up front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. I do like a Skyjack, but we've got to take the removal. We've got to have it. Got to have it. Alright. Crisis is good. Kieran's fine, but Guardian is just much better. Slumlord is a tough splash, man. We really need a gate. So I find myself sliding into Boros second and third packs after other people have given up on it. And white-black, it probably is my favorite guild, Orzhov, but Dimir is definitely a close second for me. Alright, I mean, the Scorchwalker, Denizen, these are not cards I really want. Servitude actually could really work. Get up to 5 mana, return a bunch of crap to our hand. It sounds pretty good. Have a transport here. And go ahead and start hiding some stuff out here. Yeah, I think everything in the 2-drop slot stays. The Basilica Guards go away. Not sure about the Gargoyle. I think Slumlord is going to be really tough. That's a late Syndic right there, my friends. Got Basilica Guards in here. Do we want a Skullcrack? 3 damage. I don't think we play it. I'm just going to hack this. And a Hold the Gates. Hold the Gates is actually pretty good even without gates. It's really a much better card than people let on. We don't have the gates. This is going to be a tough decision on what to do with the Slumlord. but I'll be back in just a second after I build this deck for you. Alright, so here's what we've got. Got all of our cheap stuff. All of our nice playable 2-drops. All of our 3-drops to set up our 4-drop. We got these cards. I think Servitude could go crazy combo with the Denizen. The Shadow Slice was the 23rd card for me over Basilica Guards. I mean, I guess it's fine to just plop down a Basilica Guards and extort down, but I'd really prefer to swing in. I don't know if that's right, but we do have some evasion, and let's look at it here real quick. So we got a Mugging, Orzhov Charm, Devour Flesh, Maneuver. Removal is pretty light. But we really just don't have anything else to play. We have 4 evasive creatures for our Shadow Slice, and I think it could just get there. It's tempting to put in a Basilica Guards. The whites are going to be a little bit underwhelming initially, but black is going to be our splash, so it's not that big of a deal. I think this is okay. We may end up pulling that Shadow Slice as it's kind of late, but it could just get there if we do enough early damage. Alright, let's throw in our Guild Gate. Let's add some land. 448, so this is really 9. I got like 8, 6, 4. It seems right to me. We got a bunch of stuff that may not come out early, but the black doesn't need to necessarily. Let's throw this in and see what we get.